Hey guys, it's Dan, and it's time for my September book haul. I know it's still kind of early. It's currently like the 24th of September. There's still a few days left in the month, but I don't think I plan on buying any more books. I already feel like I bought too many books already. I had this one point where I tweeted out where I said I'm no longer going to feel ashamed or feel guilty about buying books with my hard-earned money. And I still kind of feel that way, but at the same time, I feel like I've got way too many books and I probably shouldn't buy anymore. Like, for instance, my birthday was back in August. I got a gift card to Amazon, and I still have yet to use it because I feel like I've got way too many books to read and I don't need any more right now. But enough of that. Let's get on with the haul I'm going to share with you guys. First, I'm going to start off with the comics I got first because I know that not everybody is here for the comics, so I'm going to get that out of the way first. This is for all my comics friends and for my horror friends. I picked up Basket Full of Heads by Joe Hill. This is by DC Comics. This is Joe Hill Presents Hill House Comics. This is a new horror series that he's helping produce. There's a number of different horror writers who are doing a few other titles in this this new publishing endeavor. So I'm going to pick those up as they come out. Like, they're not coming out until like October or November, I think, the other two books. But yeah, I originally had gotten a review copy of this. It was a digital review copy, and all the pages were blank. For some reason, DC Comics loves to submit as ARCs PDFs, and PDFs are garbage. I don't know how many times I've said this, but PDFs are garbage, so I wasn't able to review it. So I was like, you know what, I know I wanted to read that anyways. I'm just gonna, even though I feel like, I think I spent like $24.99 on the hardcover. I feel like that's too much for a book this size, but I was like, you know what, I want it. I'm going to read it anyways. I might as well just go ahead and buy it anyways. So I decided to just break down and buy it because I knew I wanted it. I like Joe Hill, and yeah. So then, I've also been talking about the Dawn of X books, and they've been slowly kind of like releasing those. So this one is Fallen Angels Volume 1. Of course, this one isn't written by what's his nuts there, but it is, you know, it's in the same vein. It's Jonathan Hickman's idea. He's the main force behind the Dawn of X books. But yeah, this is the team of Quanon, who used to be Psylocke, which it's just a whole complicated thing with her. I'm not reviewing this, but I just want to let you know about it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep picking up these books because I really am still a huge X-Men fan. Lately, I've been hearing a lot about Max Booth III. I picked up his Touch the Night book, and then I saw this one, and I never heard him talk about this one, but I started seeing it popping up around Twitter, and I was like, yeah, this sounds interesting. I know he's kind of funny. I like his sense of humor, and I know he wanted to quit his hotel job because he felt like he was working in hell. Like, I remember he used to tweet these pictures, like piles of laundry working at the hotel, and he always told about these weird stories there. So I was like, I like this guy's sense of humor. I think I might like his books, so I picked up another one by him. And yeah, The Nightly Disease. It's supposed to be like a weird fiction humor kind of thing. Hopefully I'll like it. And then I kept hearing about Chad Lutsky from a number of people, and I heard a lot about Stirring the Sheets. I know that this one is one of those books that's not for everyone, but it's about this funeral home worker struggling with the loss of his wife, and he finds an unnatural attraction to a corpse at work resembling his late wife when she was younger. So I found that to be interesting. It just sounds like a really interesting story. One of the things I was really kind of disappointed with, though, is look at how fucking small this is. I think I paid like $8 or $9 for this. And I'm one for value. I always try to find like the best value for my money because, like I said, I work hard for my money. And I understand supporting an independent author at the same time, but why is this so small? Why? Why? It's way too small. I don't know, but hopefully I'll like it. But I expected this book to be like 2 times the size of this when it came. But yeah. And then I found at the thrift store, I found All the Pretty Horses by Cormac McCarthy. I've read a few Cormac McCarthy books. I really like his writing. I just think he's one of these gritty, kind of versatile authors who can write almost anything. And the few other stuff that I had not read by him, but I've seen films based on his work, I really enjoyed those too. And I guess this is a part of a series, I think. But I've heard good things about this one too, so I was like, yeah, definitely grabbing that one. And I know I told you guys I planned on rereading Stephen King. A lot of the Stephen King books I've already read. I read this probably when I was 14 or 15, maybe 16. It was years ago that I last read that. But I'm absolutely in love with these black covers. I just find these covers to be so fascinating. I think I'm going to pick up only the paperbacks of the Stephen King books I really liked. And it's kind of weird because usually when I want to collect books, I try to collect them in hardcover. Like I have the whole Dune series in hardcover because I absolutely love the Dune series. And I like these books too, but I think that the paperbacks are more attractive. So yeah, I don't know if I'm ever going to reread these right away, but I want to have them for my collection. And I liked Salem's Lot back in the day because I remember seeing the film, the made-for-TV movie as a kid, and I loved it. And then I went and read the book, and I loved that too. And then I also saw, and I thought that I had read everything that Stephen King had written as Richard Bachman, but I found out that there was this book, and I know I'm out of the loop, guys. I didn't know that this book existed right away, The Regulators. And then I saw there was another Richard Bachman book. Because when I read the Richard Bachman books, it was in that one book, the main collection, the Bachman books. And I guess this one wasn't in there, and another one called Blaze. And I don't know what's up with this Blaze book. I saw it in a thrift store, and I was like, I should have picked it up when I saw it. Because it's kind of... it's more money. Like, the price on it kind of fluctuates. Like, some people seem to think it's worth a lot of money or something. And some places are pretty reasonable with the price. But then I looked at what the description of what the book was about, and I'm like, I don't know if I really want to read that and have it in my collection, or if I should just borrow it from a library. But I saw this, and I was like, for the price that they had it for being a hardcover, I was like, I'll buy it. And if I read it and don't like it, I can always donate it or give it away to someone else who will appreciate it more than me. And then I saw this Glamorama by Bret Easton Ellis. Now, I had read American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis, and I felt like he went too far with American Psycho. I had an old coworker who had originally introduced that book to me, and she's like, you really got to check out this book. It's got all this crazy shit in it, and there's this one scene, and I didn't believe her about the one scene until I got to it and I read it, and it was just so descriptive, and just the violence against women and the whole, like, it was cringy, and I just didn't like it, and I didn't finish the book. I think I got almost all the way to almost the end of that book before I put it down, and I said, I've just had enough. I've had enough. I don't want to read any more of this book. And that's sort of like Naked Lunch was the same way for me, where there was this one scene where pedophiles that are hooked on heroin killing small children and hanging them from inside of this tent. And yeah, that was another book that I couldn't finish for that same reason. It was just so cringy and just like, yeah. But I figured I would give him another shot, and I saw this one. I'd never really heard of this one before, so I figured, you know what, maybe this one will be slightly different. It still sounds kind of interesting, so I figured I would check it out. And then last but not least, this was a book that I had picked up a long time ago. Like, I got this back in the spring, and I forgot. It fell under the seat in my car, and I found it there, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I picked this up. But it's got a few novellas from Kuntz, McCammon, and Edward Bryant, who I've never heard of Edward Bryant. But it's got the introduction by Clive Barker. So this might be interesting to check out. I know I like Robert McCammon. I've read a few things by him. And then Dean Koontz, I've never read Dean Koontz, but I know everybody always raves about him. Like, I guess he's like the alternate Stephen King. And to be honest with you, I've never read Dean Koontz. I never really felt compelled to read him before, but I'm going to check him out, I guess, at some point. So those are the books that I picked up for the month of September. And like I said, I don't plan on picking up any more books. I feel like I have too many books. I know you can see in my background, I've got like a stack of books there, like, because I'm like procrastinating putting them on my shelves. I just don't. I think I'm running out of shelf room, and I'm thinking I might have to buy another bookshelf. I have a problem, really have a problem. But that's all I got for you guys. If you came here looking for book reviews and book recommendations, please hit that subscriber button. And while you're there, hit that notification bell. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. I finally hit 700, so I need 300 more subs to get that 1,000. And then I can get my AdSense back. Hopefully YouTube doesn't deny me because I like to say fuck. I mean, that's nothing that's going to change. I'm not a family-friendly channel. My channel's not for kids. That's why even if I did read a kid book, I would never review it on here. But I'm rambling. Not going to ramble. That's all I got for you guys. If you came here, please, I'm going to throw down my coffee link if you don't mind donating a few bucks. I might throw down a generic Amazon link to shop through. I appreciate all the people that have been supporting me by shopping through my links and or donating. But yeah, hit that subscribe button if you want to see some reviews of some of these books. And let me know if you've read any of these books. Let me know if there's any you want me to read sooner rather than later so I can get to it and read it and review it. I've got a stack of comics that I've got to read and review that I've purchased over the last few months. But that's all I got for you guys. This has been Dan. Stay healthy and be good to each other.